If you're graduating college, this is for you. You just graduated and you've done it all. You've experienced school, education, test, exams, real life, I would say practical exams, or even practical practices of your degree that you aim for. You all said and done. You experience dorm, the good and bad. You experience college parties, or even at least the study life, or maybe just the experience of college itself life. And you now finally graduated with a degree. And you thinking to yourself, man, I'm on top of the world now. And you are able to do whatever you want because you have a degree. Well, guess what? Degree does not make you who you are. You keep telling to yourself, so now I graduated college. Now what? What's next? One thing's for sure, in reality checked, you got student loans. Unless you got all the grants and scholarship that pays for all of your student bills that for the college, then you're okay with that. But for those people who are taking loans, student loans, and you're going to worry about going to the job market and going to everywhere of finding the job so you can pay it back, don't worry. You got time. You got, I guess I would say, in technical mode, after you graduate college, you got at least 6 months, or maybe at least 6 months or more on that grace period. Once that 6 months is up, start paying the student loan debt. You have to start paying every month. And if you missed it, it's going to get worse. And then interest comes. And while at it, it stacks up. And while at it, you have to find a job market. And then it struggles you. You got to write that resume. If you haven't already done that resume, you're probably stuck. And you're going to ask for all these career advice from professionals that you have to pay meaningless money just to become a professional of writing a professional resume or even a professional cover letter when you can do it for yourself. Years after I graduated college at King University as a graphic designer, I set up a different path that I wanted to become a video editor. And it wasn't easy. It never was. I'm sure that you've heard many of the graduation college speech before, during the ceremony. You heard from celebrities, influencers, or someone who's a valedictorian, and they wanted to congratulate on their classmates of this year or whatever year that you're going to graduate. And then what they never tell you is that the reality of it is that you have to set your own path the way you want it to be. Some of the graduation college speech may be all sprinkles and cakes, but remind yourself this. Remind yourself that you made this path. You chose to go to college to make this path of the choice that you want to find a good career and a good job. The problem is that there's a lot of job markets, depending on your degree, that everybody wants the same job as you. And I get it. It's tough. I get it. It's going to be a struggle. But right now, after you graduate college, it's basically an open world. If you graduate college, you have a choice. Either go for your master's degree, which is fine. Some people want to do that because they have a certain degree of either in business, medical, engineering, science, don't matter. Or whatever you want, even fine arts. If you want to go for your master's degree, you keep on going. And good for you, because you want to exceed of your full potential. You have to follow your own story. You have to follow your own dream, your own path after college. Because after that, after college, there won't be any easy road. There will not be any easier road anymore. You have to work hard. You will have supporters, your family, your relatives. They will support you no matter what. But there's a time and place where they cannot support you anymore. Nowadays, even when you graduate as a 1 degree, you gotta have at least second ability to have a backup plan. And that's why I chose to become a video editor. And from there, I actually landed 2 jobs, and both of them are video editors jobs, freelance and career intern. It was a shame that it was only about, I guess it was a contract, and I guess it was like 3 to 5 months, and that was it. Either way, even after graduating college, it's okay to fear. It's okay to have some nervous breakdowns. It's okay to feel the uncertainty. Why? It's because you will figure it out. You will figure it out by yourself that everything will be fine. But don't ever, ever, ever think you just give up by the time you go to the job market and you go to interviews, with all the advices and everything. At the end of the day, it's up to you how badly you want to be part of that career success. It's up to you how badly you want it to make it that dreams come true. It's up to you whether you want to have a change path after you graduate college. It's an open world for yourself. You decide how you want your story to go on the next chapter. And you may listen to these inspirational influencers. You could listen to Gary Vee, for God's sake, of telling how, college is maybe not for you, or college maybe is for you, but you have to go for a different route. Or you can watch some YouTuber named Casey Neistat and, be a vlogger, be a YouTuber. All of that. They all started somewhere down in the bottom. Everybody started somewhere down in the bottom. But you got to work hard. You got to work like you want it, like you're hungry for more. In the words of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I remember when he was having an interview back a decade ago, before he became this phenomenal, famous, like a bigger famous. He said this: always be hungry, but never be full. Because when you taught yourself discipline of how to be hungry of what you want but can't be full, it means that you gotta strive for the greatness that you give in as a career, even as a person. Because again, you've been in this school from I guess elementary, middle school, high school, and then you continuously go to college, and then again master's degree for college, and after that it's just like you're in that blank space and you're just like, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck now? What to do now? Don't worry, everything will be fine. It's up to you now to decide what your future is going to be on the path that you will take that no one will ever say to you. And there are people who always gonna talk behind your back of your success, no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing. And that's just how it is in life, in a simulation of this process of what we live in this society. And when you go for that career job and going for that interview with all that, the advice, the nice resume and the nice cover letter, and when you're in that interview and you feel nervous, and when you feel that, this is my first time interview, I don't know what to do. Remember, you have to tell them who you are, your work experiences, your life experiences. When they ask you that question, well, how do you see yourself in 5 years? I get that question a lot. And me, I always have the same answers all the time. In 5 or 10 years, I'm going to become a video editor or a video producer or anything that's video content related that involves of making a success based on my experiences. Because everybody is different. Everybody's different on their own career's path and end. And when they ask you about certain situations like, how do you see yourself working towards this company? Just be truthful about yourself. Again, whatever your work experiences in life, just make sure, just be honest with yourself when you have an interview. Just make sure that all your work experiences and your life experiences are one and the same. So this way, they know who you are. And not just being stand out. Unless you have this, like a very attractive body or whatever. Not many people have that, but most do. Already done of graduating college. So be proud that you've made it this far. The biggest challenge is how to create your story from here on out. I keep saying that a lot, but remember, this is your story now. You write the book. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, he's just doing a generic things or she's doing a generic things. Don't let anybody tell you that you will never make it no matter what you do. Don't let anybody tell you that you're just a failure of another person that I always see. And don't let anybody tell you to say, oh, you should just give up. You're not made to this career. And don't let anybody tell you that you are not made of who you are. You are what you're worth of what you want it to be. From the moment that you enter college, from the moment that you started of thinking of your career does not dictate of who you are or your degree. It is you dictates of that degree and the career that you want it to be. It doesn't matter if you want to be a YouTuber. It doesn't matter if you want to be a video editor, graphic designer, liberal arts, politician, or even, I don't know, medical, surgery, dentist, law. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have to write your own story. You have to make of what you believe in and what you've inspired with and how to not be a follower, but to be a leader of your own. And that's my take of what I can say about graduating college and how you can move on forward. I believe in you. If you're watching this and you just graduated college and you feel uncertainty, sadness, or maybe happy, it doesn't matter. I believe in you. I believe that you will go far and succeed in life. Just like I am. Struggling in student debt, struggling in the job market, struggling to find the career that I want it to be. And yet here I am, keep fighting every day, trying to find the job that I really wanted, while I keep getting emails and saying I'm not fit for the job, even though I am. I'm overqualified, even though I am. There are people who always judge us, no matter what, by the skin, the race, the words in our social media, the tweets that we do, the post of the Instagram, the Facebook. Don't let that overtake as a failure. I believe in you. I believe that you can make it even better. Now go out there, go forth, and make your own story, because it will never be over until you say it's over. I'll see you then. Till next time.